Good morning. It is March 14th and we are on day 55. Today is just a straight shot of 55 kilometers straight out to the point, to the national park out there. And it's on the continuation of the QL1A. I'm not sure if the QL1A actually ends in this town. That's what Google Maps is showing, and it continues under a different name, the street. But regardless, it's still the continuation of the QL1A. Nothing to add, just 55 kilometers, get out there and go. One thing I will mention is, so last night when I uploaded this last video, it was 20 minutes in length, and so that's only 4 minutes longer or shorter than the previous video. The previous video took like 3.5 hours to upload. Last night only took 10 minutes, which is crazy. That is the fastest, given that is the fastest I've ever completely uploaded the video and stuff. That's through the preparing, uploading, and processing. All three of those only took 10 minutes. So, and that's 4K 24 frames per second is what I uploaded it at. So I don't know what's the determining factor when it comes to actually the speed. If it's the internet service or did YouTube did I upload it during a slow time during YouTube and less traffic, and the previous night it was just the timing was bad and the internet was definitely bad too though. So that I know yesterday was the previous video, the internet was off and on, so I know that was a big factor in it. But it's still that regardless, my upload times usually take a lot longer than 10 minutes. So yeah, it was I was very pleasantly surprised on that. So I just wanted to throw that in because I know a lot of people are like, well, lower the quality of your videos, it'd be faster and this and that. And yeah, that's a given. Yeah, no, I fully agree with that. Would actually increase the upload time, but I'm not willing to do the sacrifice of the quality right yet. But other than that, I just wanted to mention that I'm going to get out there right now and go do the 54. I did actually find 2 hotels out there. One you actually have to take a boat to. That's actually the cheapest one. It's you have to get in a little swamp boat and earn up the river to get to it. But I'm gonna get out there first and see if I can. It's in the park area, so it is in the national park area. I'm gonna see if I can find a spot to actually hang my hammock, but I don't know how swampy it is out there. If it's too swampy, I'll have to get a room. But if I'm able to get out of sight, out of mind, and just kind of disappear into the trees and hang my hammock, that's what I'm gonna do. So, all right, it's time to hit the road.
Chơi nhà nhà dịch vui cùng nấu nấu như gần đến từ huyện Cần Thơ trước tất cả các dịch quý một số sự
Got curious kids. Been following me for a while. Little camera.
Oh.
Little small one. Hello.
You play TikTok.
Am I?
Play TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. No, YouTube. I do. Yeah, YouTube. YouTube.
My name YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube. Good name. Good name. Yeah, this is a little camera. So I film Vietnam and I put on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you guys will be on YouTube. Say hello, YouTube. Yeah, I picked up these kids. They're just kind of following me for a while, filming me with their camera. So I decided to get out my camera and say hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right, that's all. All right, guys, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Say Vietnam number one. Number one. Vietnam's number one. And yeah, you guys be on YouTube.
Yeah.
You be famous. Okay. I'll maybe see you guys tomorrow. And I love you guys' house, man. You guys' house is awesome. All right, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
Đẹp quá. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Sorry.
No problem. Well, I made it down to the most southern tip. And I'm walking the little trailway, the little cement trailway along the coast here. Let me give you a time check. It's 3:26, and it's a hot one today. So, that was a long, straight road through the mangrove trees, which I kind of was afraid of because that means camping's almost going to be impossible just because the mangrove trees are like swampland, you know. Unfortunately, the kids, I actually talked to the kids and asked what they actually grew out here and stuff. And they said shrimp, crabs, and stuff like that. That's what they do on their properties, and that's what the locals do around this area. So that explains a lot of the, utilizing this, utilizing the land as it is. But yeah, so I'm just wandering around. They have a nice little park here. It was $30,000 to get in, so $1.20, and nice little spot. So yeah, there's not really anywhere to camp, is what I was saying. So I might have to look for a room. So I might look into that $7 room that you take a boat trip to get out to. I didn't really want to do that, but just because it looks like they only serve seafood out there. And if I go out there, I'll be kind of stuck out there. So I'm not a big fan of any type of seafood. Freshwater's okay, but not seafood so much. I can handle tuna, but everything else keeps that flavor of the sea. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to wander around the trails here and film a little. And yeah, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do for tonight. Okay, that was interesting. So on that last little bit of filming the crab there, I noticed they had like, I think boat tours or something like that. And since this looks like the river that runs basically out to where I'm actually going, I asked the lady inside the park that was sitting there, I think selling tickets. I was like, how do I get out here? And she picked up the phone immediately and called the owner of the establishment, which was somewhere right there, because he was over within a minute and a half, 2 minutes on his scooter, and he brought me straight out. Yeah, that's I can't see it. I'm sorry. Got distracted by a squirrel. He took me to this road and said, yeah, just straight down this way. So I don't have to take a boat. I can take this road out. It was funny that everybody in the park knew who he was, and he came right over. So yeah, cool. I'm gonna mosey ahead on this road. It looks fairly interesting, and except for that little washed out bit, and until I get to the place. Guess someone came out and picked me up to show me the way there. That's kind of awesome. That's full service. So I just follow her, and she'd take me to the spot. Ooh, one hand. Ah, this is a nice road. Well, I made it to my hotel room. That was an interesting little ride out here. it required two hands for me to keep up with her, the person that was leading me here. Um, it is 5:23 here right now, so it's not that bad. This is actually a nice little hidden spot. The roads are cement, like sidewalk cement. But sections of it need a little improvement, and driving my bike with one hand, I would have needed to slow way down. So on the way out of here, I'll film a lot of it. It was a cool little ride in, though. But I'm a little pooped. I made it to my goal, man. That's so awesome. I made it from the top of Vietnam all the way down to the south of Vietnam. I've actually officially accomplished riding through Vietnam. Although I'm still going over to the border, technically I went from the north to the south, and yeah, you can't get any farther south than where I'm at. So, yeah, tomorrow I'll start heading back. This was a good choice for a nice air-conditioned room, a private room. You'll see that later. I just kind of threw my bags in the room and came back out here. Nice air-conditioned room was $205, right? 205, so 205,000 VND, which is around $8, a little more. Then I got a meal, since I don't eat the crab, and I don't eat crab and oysters and stuff like that, or whatever. Shellfish, I don't really, I don't eat that. So they are going to make me up some rice and egg and stuff like this for only 40,000 VND. It's a nice little spot, though. It really is. I'm surprised a place like this is just tucked way back here behind everything, and I guess no one really knows about it, unless you come out to the point. Yeah. And yeah, so everything was, I think, like 2 sodas and everything. It's 170,000 VND, which is not bad at all, and a room for the night. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this all together. I actually had a pretty interesting trip with the kids. Were really cool. They were super stoked to find out that I had a YouTube channel. They all asked TikTok to begin with, but I was like, no, YouTube, and I showed them the YouTube channel, and they flipped out. They wanted to write down the channel name and all this stuff, and yeah, they were really cool. They showed me where they lived and stuff, and they gave me ice water from their home and stuff, and it was a really cool cool day, and this is a great little spot to end it. A beautiful spot to end. Nice surroundings, very well kept here. Yeah. So I'm going to say goodnight, y'all. And this is where I end it for now. Tomorrow we'll continue on the journey. But for right now, I'm just going to bask in the accomplishment of riding through Vietnam. So good night, y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Home sweet home.